Hi, I'm Willa Kaiser. I'm the director of the Caduceus Institute of Classical Homeopathy, where we train people to help their family and friends with homeopathic remedies, and we also offer professional training in classical homeopathy. Today, I wanted to share three top remedies for allergies and hay fever with you. These remedies can also be used for colds because the symptoms are the same, and homeopathy is based on the symptomatology rather than the name of a particular condition. So basically, colds and allergies will respond to the same remedies. The most important remedy for allergies is Allium Cipa, which is actually prepared from a red onion. And if you think of what happens when you cut open an onion and you get all this kind of discharge and burning, that's exactly what Allium Cipa, the homeopathic remedy, will cure, because homeopathy is based on like cures like. So you'll often see a very profuse discharge, lots of watery discharge that's kind of like a faucet coming out of the nose. There may be a headache involved as well. Allium Cipa is such a good remedy for allergies that it is thought to help around a third of allergy symptom or people with allergies. So there's a good chance that this remedy could help you if the symptoms fit. Um, the nasal discharge may be irritating to the area right above the lip, and there may be watery eyes as well. There may be some relief out in the open air and an aggravation of the symptoms inside a warm room. And sometimes the symptoms with this remedy are worse on the left side and may be caused by flowers. So keep in mind the red onion, Allium Cipa, for allergy symptoms or cold symptoms, especially with that profuse kind of discharge that can be irritating to the right underneath the nose. The second most common remedy is Euphrasia, which is made from the herb eyebright. So this is a remedy that has a strong affinity for the eyes. And especially if you're having allergy or cold symptoms where your eyes are just driving you crazy, Euphrasia may be the remedy that you need. A lot of burning, itching, watery, irritated eyes with a lot of blinking. The light may irritate the eyes as well because the eyes are already feeling oversensitive. If there's a cough involved, it may only be there during the daytime. Um, and again, these very inflamed, watery, itchy, burny eyes. And with Allium Cipa, the remedy we talked about earlier, it's known for having, a discharge that can be irritating coming out of the nose. But with Euphrasia, it's known more for when the discharge that comes out of the eyes is irritating. So if, from these watery eyes, you're actually getting even more symptoms and more irritation underneath your eyes, Euphrasia can just be a miraculous remedy for that. There may be a constant tickling cough. I said tockling, I meant tickling. And the time aggravation, may be that the allergies are worse in the morning or worse from warm breezes and may feel better. The allergies may improve at night or when lying down at night. So this is a good remedy to keep in mind, especially when the symptoms are focused in the eyes with a lot of irritation of the eyes. And our final remedy is Pulsatilla. Now, Pulsatilla is known as the wind flower. And interestingly enough, the normal, what we call modality, or what makes it better or worse for Pulsatilla, is Pulsatilla in general. When people need Pulsatilla, they feel better when they're out in the open air. But with the allergy symptoms, the allergy symptoms are actually worse out in the open air. but it's a fantastic remedy for allergies that happen in the spring when all the flowers are blooming. So it's easy to remember Pulsatilla is the windflower, and it's good for those allergies in the spring, but also very good for allergies that come out, when it's really hot in the summer or just in fall. There may be itchy, watery eyes like there are with Euphrasia, and especially there may be some improvement with cold applications. And when allergies from Pulsatilla may get worse from being overheated and worse from being in the open air. So the place that somebody with Pulsatilla allergies would want to be would be like an air-conditioned room, being in an air-conditioned room where the air is cold and it's not outside. And this is a remedy that tends to have a lot of bland discharge from the nose and eyes. So as I mentioned before, Allium Cipa might have an irritating discharge from the nose. Euphrasia might have an irritating discharge from the eyes. With Pulsatilla, usually the discharges are bland. And this is also a great remedy in the end stages of a cold. So if you've had a cold and now you've just kind of got this stuff still around, but you don't have that whole irritated feeling, Pulsatilla could be a great remedy for that. So those are the 3 top remedies for allergies. I hope you've enjoyed this presentation and consider joining our program and learning more about homeopathy. You can check us out at homeopathytraining.org. Thanks a lot, and we'll talk to you again soon.